Hi, welcome back to this video. So this video, we are going to answer your questions is how to remove your negative emotions, and which tie in closely to the third law that we're going to talk about, the law of polarity. So what does that law mean? It means that nothing is good or bad. It is just your perception. I think Wayne Dyer once said, when you change your perception, you change your life. Everything just is. Whatever happens in life is just is. It is your perceptions that make it good or bad. There's no mistake in the universe. It is only our thinking has to change. I start to practice reframing. That is good in the moment, no matter what, no matter how traumatic the events are. There has to be a purpose for that moment. Now, every heartbreak and painful moment is how we grow. Think of bodybuilders. They have to break down every muscle to build it. They go through the pain in order to have strength. So do we. But we get caught up in our wounds and we wear them like a badge. Grieving, caring, love, and compassion are very important. Get in touch with our emotions are critical. We were never taught how to get in touch with our emotions. So every time when there's a negative emotions like the fear, anxiety, sad, anger, frustrations, we try to push them away. Humans are very complicated. We have many emotions. From the years of working with people, we can categorize them into the big 6 layer of emotions. I want to share with you this technique, how we can deal with our emotions that I learned from one of my mentors. That is what they call by the big 6 layer of human emotions. We see emotions separate like 64 different emotions, or they can go even bigger to 130 or more emotions. But what we see is emotions can be broken into fears and love. If you dive in deeper, fear is defined as absence of love. We can simplify human experience all the way down to love and not love. Every single moment, we are either giving love, or we are looking for love. We are experiencing love or we're giving it away. And we try to get love from other people. These 6 emotions is like 6-story building. Anger is always at the top and love is always at the bottom. So just imagine that you're in an elevator and you are on the first floor and you can't just jump up to the 6th floor. Every emotions require one below it in order to be present. If someone is afraid, they must have regret, they must have desire, they must have love that are present below it. Many times when a person is angry, they are not in touch with their other emotions. For anger to be exist, the other 5 components must be present. As a human being, we cycle through this emotion all the time. Imagine you have these 6 heavy blanket on top of you. We have to peel the top layer off one by one. Once you peel off the top layer of anger, now the pain can be exposed. Anger and pain are very different vibrations. Anger is more aggressive, but fear is more like a victim mode. But when we are angry, when we are anger, we are on the attack. Each of these are, are, are vibrating so differently, it doesn't feel like they are all present. Anger never solves problems, and we know that. We all have anger trigger, and many times we feel angry when we feel we don't have control in any situations. Instead of changing your emotions, what about you change your thought? Because your thought causes your emotions. So if you have many stories, many judgment about what is going on in your life, and many times we do have many stories, we just have to change our story. When we change our story, we change our thought. We thought the way to do it is to let it go, as we're all told. They say, oh, come on, just let it go, just let it go. So to change the thought will look like this. I know I'm angry, but I know underneath the anger is pain. So ask, what is hurting me right now? Your mind will then look for the answer, because your mind loves to go on a scavenger hunt. What am I being hurt for? The mind will go and find it. Then underneath that is, what am I afraid of right now? You start peeling this layer when you start asking the question, what do I regret? What do I really want? How can I appreciate what I am going through now? Or the lesson I am learning? You can start talking to yourself through these emotions. The total truth letter is profound. It is a tool to get through difficult emotions. It is very therapeutic to write the letter based on the 6 layer of human emotions. Emotions, if you think about it, they are here for us to feel it, for us to express it, and always bring lesson for us. Until we catch the lesson, the emotions will continue to come back. So to do this exercise, it allows us to express the emotion. Let it flow through our body and express it loud. Speak to each layer of your emotion. So I will see you in our next video. Please drop down a comment and tell me that what comes up to you after you write the letter of truth. I'll see you then.